Today we're going to chat about the three things you really need to think about when you're thinking about taking out health insurance. The first thing to go through is to know that health insurers make you wait. Waiting periods is something that none of us can avoid. Every health insurer has them, and they're all generally the same, and they vary depending on the kind of service that you're after, and they vary from a couple of months for things like extras cover for dental, cover optical, those kind of things, through to 12 months for things like major eye surgery, pregnancy, birth-related services, those kind of things. Unfortunately, these things never get waived. If you're new to health insurance, you need to take out the policy, wait for that period of time, and then you can start accessing that benefit. The other way these waiting periods impact on you as well is if you've already got health insurance and you're moving to a new one, you won't have to reserve those waiting periods if you've already served them. However, if you are going up in the amount of benefit that you're getting from that new health insurer, they will make you wait that waiting limit period until you can actually claim on that higher level of benefit. So be aware, waiting periods, they're around and they apply. So the second key tip is a higher price doesn't always mean better cover. It is definitely worth shopping around. You can get misled into thinking that by paying the most expensive premium out there you have the best level of cover, and it's not always the case. There's a mix of insurers out there. In fact, there's 37 health insurers and well over 17,000 policies available for sale. So it's worth getting an expert in to help you shop around and make sure you're finding the best one for your needs. And thirdly, not all health insurance is the same. There are things, in addition to the waiting periods, there are things called exclusions and benefit limitation periods and a whole heap of other jargon. Let me just touch on a couple of those for you for a second. Exclusions mean that you are not covered for these particular services when you go into hospital, and they tend to be some of the major categories. You'll find certain hospital cover, you're not covered for things like pregnancy, birth-related services, IVF, hearing aids, joint replacements, things like that. You need to get someone to help you look at those levels of detail to make sure that you're really covered for those things that matter to you. And the other strange one, which is worth explaining, is a benefit limitation period. These things can be a little bit tricky. It looks like you're covered, but what that means is you have an extended waiting period to wait. So you might have something that says there's a 12-month waiting period and then there's a benefit limitation period of 24 months. Most often these things are associated with expensive things to cover, like hearing aids, psychiatric care, those kind of things. And what that means, a benefit limitation period means that after the waiting period's been served, you'll have to wait as long during the benefit limitation period, which might be as much as 2 years. You'll get a reduced amount of benefit. It's usually limited to what the government will pay for that period of time. After that limitation period has been and gone, you'll then be fully covered.